see what are articles. Now see, an article is a word used to modify a noun, which is a person, place, object, or idea. If I say technically, an article is an adjective, which is any word that modifies a noun. You must have seen that articles we use before nouns, right? So we can say that it is an adjective, which is any word that modifies a noun or something like that. So usually adjective modify nouns through description, right? You must be thinking that I am saying that article is an adjective. Then when we say what a beautiful girl, beautiful is also adjective. How can we say that? Here, this is the thing to understand. See, usually adjective modify nouns through description, but articles are used instead to point out or refer to nouns. So I can say that an article is a word or a letter which is used before noun, and it tells about the certainty of that noun. After understanding what are articles, let us see what are the different type of articles. Basically, there are two different type of articles that we use in writing and conversation to point out or to refer to noun or a group of nouns. And they are definite articles and indefinite articles. A third article is also there called zero article, but that is usually not discussed because that is related to omission of article. When we omit article in certain cases, in that cases we discuss zero article. Now when we talk about definite article is our word the, and when we talk about indefinite articles we use a and n. Now you must be thinking that a and n both refers to one, right? Yes, exactly, both refers to one, but their usage where we can use them are quite different. Okay, so we will see in this video only that how they are different and where we can use a and where we cannot use a, or we can use an at that place. So let us see this. First we will talk about the definite article. The definite article is the word the. It limits the meaning of a noun to one particular thing. That means when we are talking about something particular, at that time we use the. The is called the definite article because it points out some particular person or thing. If I say, for example, your friend might ask, are you going to the party this weekend? Here I have used word the in front of party. The definite article tells you that your friend is referring to a specific party that both of you know about. That means both of you are aware that there is a party on the weekend and you both are supposed to go. And your friend is asking you that are you going to that particular party? That's why he has used word the here. Are you going to the party this weekend? The definite article can be used with singular, plural, or countable nouns. When we talk about the indefinite article, in indefinite article take two forms. It is the word a when it preceded a word that begins with a consonant sound, and the second one, it's the word n when it precedes a word that begins with a vowel. Now you must be thinking when I'm saying it's consonant sound, we use a, and when we use vowel sound, we use n. The indefinite article indicates that a noun refers to a general idea rather than a particular thing. If I say, here we can see a few examples, like if I say word a is being used in front of a girl, here you have to check the sound of the noun. See, the first word girl, the sound of G is a consonant sound. That's why I have used A before it. And if I say the sound is a vowel sound, then I can use an. Like if I say an hour. Here the word H, here the sound is vowel, right? That's why I have used an. So not the letter but the sound is playing major role here. Let us see a few more examples here. You might ask your friend, should I bring a gift to the party? Your friend will understand that you are not asking about a specific type of gift or a specific item. Here, if I'm using the party, that means party is something here in this sentence which is known to both. That means a particular party I am talking about. But when I'm talking about a gift, here it is not particular, because gift can be any item of your choice, right? Or of your friend's choice. So, should I bring a gift? Here, a is indefinite article and the is definite article. The indefinite article only appears with the singular nouns because a and an both refers to one entity. Now, let us understand how to use them. There are few exceptions to the general rule using a before words that start with consonants and n before the words that begin with vowels. The first letter of the word honor, for example, is a consonant, but it is unpronounced. Now you can see that it is H here and it is consonant. But when I'm pronouncing it, I'm calling it as honor. That means in spite of its spelling, the word honor begins with a vowel sound. Therefore, we use an with it. See these examples here. My mother is an honest woman. Here I have used a with the honest. And my mother is an honest woman. Here I have used an. This sentence, the above one, in which I have used a, it is wrong because the sound is not going according to the letter. So, similarly, when the first letter of a word is a vowel but it is pronounced with a consonant sound, use a. After this, let us see when to use a and n. That means at what places we use a and n. First of all, when first time you mention or refer to a noun, that means when very first time thing is introduced. For example, I bought a new pair of shoes yesterday. Can you believe the shoes were 50% off? Here I have used, see, in the first sentence, I bought a new pair of shoes yesterday. I have introduced it for the first time. Here I have used a. Can you believe the shoes were 50% off? Here I am mentioning it for the second time. Now it is clear which shoes I am talking about. That means those shoes which you bought yesterday. Here I have used a and the. I have used a to give it first mention. That means when thing is just introduced. And I have used the when I'm talking about that particular thing which I have just introduced. Okay, I hope the thing is clear. Also, we use a and n to name a member of a group. For example, if I say jobs, when we talk about in term of jobs, like I am a teacher, I can use a with this. When we talk about nationalities, we use an. It is nationalities. We use an. He is an American. When we talk about religions, she is a Buddhist. I have also used indefinite article in this. So, when there are jobs, there are nationalities, religions, we use articles a and n before them. Also, we use a and n when we refer one thing. That means I had an apple at lunch. That means I'm talking that I had one apple. When we talk about quantity, that time to use expression of quantity, we use article a, like a little bit of, a lot of, or a ton of. The words little bit of, lot of, or ton of are quantifiers and used to mention quantity. At that time we use a with this. Okay, after this, let us see where we can use word the. We use the with something already mentioned. That the similar example we can use the example of shoes. In that example, what we did is, first mention, when I just introduced that I have bought a new pair of shoes, in that a was used. But when we are using it for the second time, that the shoes were at 50% off. Now I am mentioning something which is already being introduced. That means we use the with something already mentioned. Also, when there is just one of something, that means something of particular type, one of its type, I can say. For example, if I say I took a walk in the forest, here I am talking about forest, that is the only forest where I live. Okay, here I took a walk in the forest. There is only one forest where you live, that's why I have mentioned the before it. Also, when you define a specific person, object, or place, we use the with this. Here, I loved the book my mother gave me for my birthday. Here I have used word the before book because I am talking about one particular book. Not just any book, but specifically the book your mother gave you for your birthday. So here the mention is of something particular, something specific. Also, we use the with the things that are unique, that is only one of its type. For example, sun. There is only one sun all over the world. That's why we used the sun. The president of the US, the CEO of Apple. Here I have used the in front of the things which are unique. That is, there is only one. Okay. We also use the with ordinal numbers and superlatives. For example, the first, the second, the third, and superlatives like the biggest, the best, the fastest, the ugliest, etc. So at such places we can use the. Also, we use the with some proper nouns when we talk about, for example, rivers. For example, the Nile is the longest river, right? So here I have used the. When we talk about mountain ranges, we also use the with them. For example, the Rockies, the Alps. Okay, you can have more examples of the same thing. Such things like there are a number of mountain ranges, right? Then we use them with oceans. For example, if I say the Pacific Ocean, right? Because see, they are one of their type and they are proper nouns also, so we can use the Pacific noun. If I say group of islands or countries with plural, for example, the Hawaiian Islands or the Netherlands, so these are the such places where we use the. When there is just one of something or when something is unique, then the information is a shared information. This means everyone already knows about the person, place, or thing, so we don't have to explain it or define it. That's why we use article the with that. For example, everyone around the world knows about the sun. So we don't have to explain the sun to everyone. So we always use the sun, not a sun. I hope the difference is very clear now. So this is it for articles. I hope its usage and where we can use them is quite clear now to you. Thank you for watching this video.